Yo, I was browsing on Twitch and saw this game, so I watched for a minute and got a drop. I just wanted to show you a bit about it. It seems pretty cool. So strap in and let's see what it's about. So this is Cycle the Frontier. I kind of want to say it's a mix of like take Escape from Tarkov and Deep Rock Galactic. Maybe that might be a really niche thing to say. This is actually a PvPvE game made by the people who made Spec Ops: The Line. And there are definitely no scary monsters in it. Yeah, you'll come across these guys for quests, and sometimes they'll drop objectives, materials, things you need. But luckily, if you're a good shot and you plan out accordingly, then they really shouldn't give you any trouble. It's kind of like I said, Tarkov. You get missions. You drop into a world that's active. There's other players. There's monsters like you've seen, but you're trying to appease these three factions in this home world. They give you missions, rewards, currency for upgrades. There's big freaking pumpkin things on the ground, but there's also the chance to run into other players. Just like Tarkov, there are ways to ensure some items that you get, but if you die, you lose a good portion of the stuff that you had. Now, I was busy trying to farm this guy for a quest here, and ran into a player. He gets a good opening on me, but I heal up right here and finish him off. Anyway, they have a really cool mechanic where a lot of the times your extractions, they are random, but they seem to try to push them kind of far away. And you see these dropships come in, you know that they're going to be players there, so you have the opportunity to go try to track them down and kill them and sabotage their mission along with taking their booty. Now, keep in mind, this is early beta. They want it to come out sometime mid this year, but I would also say that if there are things that you like in Tarkov, but the barrier of entry being so high, I totally understand. This game has a lot of good elements and will take a lot of those Tarkov boxes with some other things. You know, it's definitely not a one-for-one or anything. Just exploring this really uniquely beautiful world that I did for a couple hours was fun in and of itself, but then boy, does your heart get racing when you run into that other player, or you hear footsteps on the other side of the wall, and you don't know if it's one of these terrifying monsters or another player that wants to touch your butt. I've always been a big fan of drop in, drop out sort of thing, and it seems that that's what they're really leaning into with this. Whether you have time for one mission, or you and the squad are going to group up for the weekend. I'm just kidding, you don't have any friends. It just seems like this game has a lot of potential, and it could really bring in a good audience, you know, so sign up for it on Steam, join people on Twitch, and get a drop. Nerd.